Hey guys, no normal video today. I have uploaded all of the edited personas that we have so far, and while I do have two of the edited FNAF Ruin videos ready to go, I wasn't really sure if I should start uploading them if I only have two that are ready, because I don't want to have to upload two, but then have the rest not even come out until like a while. So that's why I decided I would make a vlog, talk about what's going on, the state of things. And yeah, so this probably won't be edited unless I do it myself, which I'm probably not going to, being completely honest. So Melody got a new job, which is great. She needed a job because, bills and stuff piling up, and everyone in that household needs to be able to contribute to that. So now everyone does have a job, and that's good. But it also means that she's working and doesn't have time to edit as much anymore, which is very understandable. I mean, honestly, that's probably a big reason I don't even edit my own videos. It's because I also work, and when you work, it's not just the time that you're working, but also the recovery time that you need, because editing is also work, and you don't want to work after you're already done working. It's a lot. So I understand Melody not getting editing done. I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, like, she's been teaching me how to edit, so I could probably edit my own videos if I really needed to. But it's the same issue. Like when I'm when I'm not working, I work so much, like when I'm not working, I don't want to sit down and like do more work with the editing. It's just I want to relax and enjoy my time that I'm not working, you know. Uh, but who knows? Maybe I'll start editing my own videos if it like, or maybe we can collaborate or something. I don't know. We're trying to figure things out. It's only been like a month or maybe even close to two since we came back, and I was hoping that we would be back for like good, but it looks like we might have to go on another hiatus until we figure out how to make things work with our work schedules and whatnot, which is very unfortunate. But it did leave, we did ponder the idea of doing some unedited videos. At least Madly wanted to try doing one or two and see how they fare. So I don't know. I'm trying to think about it because all my content used to be unedited, like all of it up until Yakuza 0, basically. Is when like halfway, like I think she joined like episode like 50 something. So like halfway through Yakuza 0 is when my videos actually started getting edited. And honestly, I thought it was great. I thought it would be like a new beginning for my channel. It kind of was a new beginning for my channel because like in my opinion, it added so much more life to my videos. It was just great. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but Melody isn't sure like if the editings are like really doing anything. I said that my channel has had a big boom since she's joined, which it has, but she also contributed some more to the ads that I put out around the time, which is true. I did put out a YouTube ad for my channel trailer and a Furry Affinity ad that might have contributed to the boom, possibly more than her editing did. It's kind of hard to say if her editing had as much of an impact as I would like to give it credit for, but it does make me worried because I mean, I don't know. I've been kind of down on my content lately, I still like making YouTube videos. I still have fun doing it. It's like I'm still gonna do them because it's fun and not because it's a job. Because once it starts becoming a job, that's when you stop having fun with it, and then there's no point. And I'm not even making any money off the videos. Like I want to get to that point where I'm making money, but the watch time just isn't there. Uh, Especially now that it's been a year since my other changed videos have come out. Like the initial change videos. I uploaded the last two recently, and I'm very glad that I finally got them out. But it wasn't nearly enough to keep the momentum going. It was far too little too late, unfortunately. And I kind of knew it was. Uh, but what can you do? I mean, can't change the past. But yeah, so if you don't know how YouTube's monetization thing works, you need to have like over 1,000 subscribers, which I have, and also 4,000 hours of watch time within the last 365 days. So as soon as like a full year passes for that watch hours, they just kind of vanish. Like they don't count towards your monetization anymore. So all those change videos that are now a year old, all the ones that had like 1,000 views that went way more than any of my other videos, those were the ones that got me the big push that almost got me to monetization. And now that it's been a year, they're just gone. All those watch hours don't count towards monetization anymore, and I'm kind of back to square one. Not exactly square one though, because I'm at like 2,000 watch hours. So now I'm like back at the halfway mark, which isn't terrible, but I don't know how I'm gonna get those watch hours back. Not unless I do something that really jives with a lot of people, I guess. Like I need something that actually gets people's attention, and that's why I thought of niching down and doing furry focused content, which I still agree I think would be a really good thing for my channel, and it would really be good for me too, because it means that I can focus on just playing regular games on my own again and keep the furry games to my channel. The Initially though, I was thinking that the furry games would be the fully produced edited content that would be released, but now I don't really know what the future lies with editing currently. And I mean, if you guys say, oh well, why don't you just like hire another editor or hire, I can't. I don't have the money, unfortunately. And, I mean, she's a real trooper. Like she's been working for far less than she should be, for far less than she's worth. Um, and that's not fair to her, obviously. And I even told her, like, hey, it's not fair for me to pay you as little, or like there were long stretches of time where I wasn't able to pay her at all, but she would kept working anyway. And I was like, I told her, hey, like, you don't have to. Like, it's not fair. You should be paid what you're worth. You're doing a job, you should be paid for it. But she was like, it's fine. I really don't mind doing it. I like doing it. And so I was like, okay. But we're at the point now where it's not that she doesn't want to, it's just that like there's not enough time in the day. Like she needs to make money. And if it's not coming from me for paying her for editing, then it's got to come from somewhere. And that somewhere is a job. And that job makes it so that way there's less time to work on editing. I think you guys kind of understand that. So where does that leave me? Where does that leave the channel? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see what my options are, I guess. And like I said, one thing we're considered is just not editing videos, but at that point I'm not really, because I've started doing streams lately. I mean, you guys have probably seen me do streams. I've been doing them pretty fairly consistently, at least trying to. But streams are completely unedited, especially on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really have like the integration that Twitch does, where like, you know, the chat can like do a thing and then it affects your stream. I don't really use Twitch. All that just seems really complicated to me. I'm a very keep it simple kind of guy. So that's why I do enjoy YouTube streams more, because it's a lot less complicated, but it means that there's also a lot less you can really do. And so I'm thinking like, what would really be the difference between doing an unedited Let's Play series and just doing a stream? Because at the end of the day, they're both basically just me sitting down, playing a video game with no editing and whatever commentary I can think of on the top of my head, which I admittedly am not very good at doing. Which then leads me down the rabbit hole of, well, if I'm not good at commentary and that's all I'm doing is commenting on video games as I play them, then what's even the point of me doing it at all? Like, who's coming to watch this? Like, then I start getting into my self-esteem, and I don't know. What is this, imposter syndrome, maybe? Like, well, then again, in order to have imposter syndrome, you actually have to be successful, don't you? And I don't think I would consider myself successful, so maybe not imposter syndrome, but it's something. I don't know. I get in my head about it sometimes, because it's like, I watched a video once where someone was like saying, hey, if all you're doing is sitting down in front of your computer and playing video games for your YouTube, like, who's gonna watch that? Like, if someone wants to watch someone play video games, they're just gonna watch Markiplier. And it's like, that's so true. Like, I wouldn't go and watch some random person's Let's Plays. I'd probably just stick with the big YouTubers as well. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Game Grumps. Well, I wouldn't go to some unknown guy. But then that's where I guess the niching down comes from, because I'm trying to niche down to furry specific games. So maybe that can draw some kind of audience, you know, instead of trying to be this broad appeal. So maybe the furry gamers will find me and decide to like my content. I don't know, though. It's an unknown. It's a risk. But I do think it would probably have more of a chance of success. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to proceed. I'm not sure if I definitely want to get into the focused content sooner than later, because I think that's really what's going to decide if I even have a chance at all at this. Not that again, I know, like, hey, you should be doing this for fun, not because you want to make it into a career, and I know. I just, I don't know. I want it to be more than just a hobby, I guess, even though it is just a hobby. What am I trying to say? I want it to be, I want to make something out of it. I don't even want to like be all that famous or popular. I just want it to feel like it's produced, like having some fruit. It's a weird way to describe it. Like, I don't care if I become like super popular or whatever. I want it to feel like I'm not doing this for nothing. Does that make sense? And yeah, if I'm doing it for fun, then I'm not doing it for nothing. At least I am, in fact, still having fun and hanging out with my friends and having a good time. And that is something. That is something. I don't know. The numbers just get to me sometimes, I guess. But you're not here to listen to me complain, I know. I'm just venting, I guess, a little bit, airing my thoughts and concerns, being open and honest with you guys. So anyway, I guess I should move on. I was thinking, like, I have like this list in front of me of talking points. I never talked about Persona 4, what I should do about that. Because Persona 4 doesn't exactly align with the furry focus content. You could like maybe make an argument for like Teddy, like, hey, that it's kind of furry, but it's not really furry focus content. The only reason I'm continuing to upload it is because it's another unfinished series that I want to finish, because I don't like having unfinished series. I like to finish the things I start. Everything else, though, everything else I finished. I finished Resident Evil, which got no views. I didn't expect it to, because it never did well on my channel. That's why I decided to switch them all to being streams from now on. But I at least uploaded the rest of it. That's all I honestly cared about. Like, even if it did shit views, I at least wanted to get it out there so I can say it's finished. And I did. And I'm glad. Same with Celeste. We did the last 2 Overcooked that I recorded, although there's still more to that game that we have left to finish, so we need to record that at some point. We're almost done with that, though. There's only like 4 or 5 DLC packs left to do, so we're really close to being done with Overcooked. Celeste is technically done, because we finished the game. I know there are bonus levels after that. I was thinking of maybe doing them as like a stream, but not as uploaded edited content, because now I'm diving into that niche of furry content. But that leaves me in a weird area when it comes to Persona, because Persona, we started uploading as a series. Matter of fact, we've already finished Persona. Like, recording wise, we're already recorded all of Persona. There's a total of like, hold on, I actually can look it up real quick. A total of 76 episodes. 76 episodes of Persona that we have recorded. That's a lot. And we're on episode 16. That means there are 60, exactly 60 episodes left to upload, to edit and upload, if I want to actually finish what I start, which I want to do because I like finishing what I start. However, let's do some math here, right? Let's do a little bit of math. So, how many weeks are in a year? Weeks in a year. There are 52 weeks in a year. So, if I were to upload 1 Persona a week, because if I'm alternating, and I usually upload, right now I've been uploading 2 a week, which even just uploading only 2 videos a week, I'm already out of content, which is another reason why editing is hard to keep up with. But regardless, if I were to alternate between the last 60 episodes and do 1 Persona a week, it would take more than a year to finish Persona. More than a year of just uploading Persona, and that's like barely considered furry content. Is it worth it? Would it be worth it to do that? I don't know if it would. Would it? I don't even know if, I mean, it would be more for myself than anyone else, because I already know that they're not going to get a lot of views. I already know that the views are going to dwindle as I keep uploading, because people don't watch long series anymore. So it would like literally just be for my own sake to say that I finished it than it would be for anything on the channel. And selfishly, I kind of still want to, because there are a lot of good moments. There's a lot of, Ryan and I had a lot of fun with that series. And if we didn't upload all those videos, there'd be a lot that just disappears into the void, I guess. I don't know how else I would say that. There are a lot of funny moments that just would never materialize online, which I guess isn't the end of the world, you know, like, oh no, boo-hoo. I don't know. I would feel bad because we had a lot of fun, and I want to share that, you know, like, but some of those good episodes are like in the 50s or 60s, and I'm sure there are even some that are like not as far in, but I remember there's this one moment that we were like dying laughing at that happened like near the end of the series. And it would just never come to fruition if I decided to say Persona no longer fits with my criteria and I'm gonna have to scrap it. Which so selfishly, even if it doesn't get a lot of views, I still kind of want to finish it, even if it's more than just saying so I can finish it, but also so I can share those really good moments I had that I think people would really find fun if they took the time to watch it. But I just don't know if people are. I don't know if people would. I don't know. But so, and even if I only uploaded Persona for, so that's 2 a week, because since I'm uploading 2 times a week. So let me get out my calculator, sorry. 52 divided by 2, 26. So 26 weeks. Well, actually, it would be 60 divided by, so 30. I don't even know why I did 52, because it's 15 in a year. So 30 weeks. Not 40. 30 weeks in months. That's 6 months. That's half of a year. I didn't need to do that math. I should have already been able to figure that out. If it's going to take a little more than a year to upload the whole series, I'm doing it once a week. It would take half a year to do it twice a week. Why am I stupid? Obviously. Sorry. So it would take 6 months. Almost 7 months, actually. So even if all I did was upload Persona, it would still take 7 months to finish. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's worth it. Should I just move on? Should I move on and focus solely on furry content? And should it be edited or unedited? Should I try to edit things myself? Take some of my free time and work on it? Or should I just try to... Should I go back to doing unedited? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of in this like limbo with my channel right now, where I don't know what the correct path to take is. Should I go on another hiatus, or should I just start doing unedited videos again? Does it matter? Do you guys care? I don't know. Am I recording for too long? I've already been rambling for 20 minutes? Probably. I don't know. So, I guess in conclusion, to wrap up everything I'm saying, with Melody working and not being able to edit as often, I have to try to make some kind of decision where I'm going to be going, what I'm going to be doing. Am I going to put my channel on another temporary hiatus? Still doing streams, still uploading shorts as I do until I run out of shorts, which I still have a bit that will last me probably a decent amount of time. I probably, yeah, I don't know. If I'm doing 3 a week, I still have these shorts will still last me a while. However, I am going to run out of shorts eventually, because eventually I'm going to run out of content to make shorts out of, unless I dig way back into the like years in past of my channel, like unless I start like really digging back. But I've been trying to keep it mostly on the newer stuff that I've been putting out, because the newer stuff is the stuff I kind of want to focus on. You know what I mean? I don't want to dig into the drenches of all my old content for shorts to clip, except for those few ones that I did that I already had highlights of, like way back when. You get what I mean? But yeah, so like, if I'm not making new videos, then the shorts are going to be, or eventually run dry, because I won't have new things to turn into shorts, basically. I won't have new clips to take. Unless I do that per streams, but the reason I haven't been clipping streams is because I had this idea that my streams would eventually be edited down into highlight reels. And then those highlight reels could have snippets taken out of them that turn into shorts, because those highlight reels would be edited and probably have some more jokes added in. But that requires editing. A lot of it too, because streams are like fucking 3 hours long on average, or sometimes even longer. So those would all have to be like, and that's per stream. So like each, say, Yakuza stream, I had like 10 of Kiwami too. Someone would have to trim down those and make a highlight reel out of each stream, or they could do it as a whole, so it wouldn't have to be each stream. But then that's like what, like 50 hours of content to trim down and turn into one edited video. That's a lot of work. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Things were a lot simpler when I just uploaded the raw videos without any editing. And I'm not saying that it was better, because it certainly wasn't. I do think my videos are better edited. I do think they're funnier. I do think they add things to my content that makes it like more enjoyable than it would be otherwise. But editing does make things more complicated to actually get out, which should be obvious. Like, duh. Like, yeah, you're putting more effort into the content. Of course, it's gonna make it harder to, it's quality over quantity, right? So I was hoping, I don't know, I think I'm just too ambitious, maybe, because I was hoping eventually we get back to a point where I'm uploading 3 times a week instead of 2 times a week, and maybe get to a point where I'm uploading like 5 times a week, and eventually get back to where I'm uploading like every day like I used to. But I'm realizing Melody's right. Melody's always right. It's kind of impossible to go back to that when you have to edit. Editing is too much work. It's too much work. And unreasonable to try to like expect to be able to upload daily if you're gonna have your content be edited decently, So if I were to go back to doing unedited content, I probably could go back to uploading daily instead of 2 times a week, but I really do like the edits that she does. I really find them funny and engaging, and I do think they really drive up the entertainment value of my videos. I don't know. I don't think I want to go back to unedited, because I'm already, like I said, I'm already doing these streams, and streams are basically just unedited videos on their own. If you want to see an unedited video, just look at my stream VODs. Like that, I don't know. I mean, sure, okay, yeah, okay. So technically, streams, you do have the chat interaction, and you wouldn't get that with an unedited video because it's not live. It's pre-recorded. But does that really make that much of a difference? Especially when you're the size that I am, where you don't really get that much chat. I mean, I do get chat. I do talk to chat. I do get a few regulars. It's, I don't know. I just don't know if it's like that much of a difference. I don't know if chat provides that much of a difference between a stream and a pre-recorded unedited video. It's hard to say. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. I probably went on for farther than I needed to. I don't even think I mentioned FurQuest, which I have been recording. There's just no they haven't been edited yet. So who knows when that will come out. And as for Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin, like, I don't think it matters when I like the hype around the game is already gone. Everyone's already played it. Everyone's already uploaded their playthrough. So eventually it will come out. But at that point, will anyone even care? I don't know. Like, probably another reason why I should niche down. I mean, technically speaking, though, that game in particular falls completely in line with my new like line of content, because that game is furry as fuck. Okay, like especially like Five Nights at Freddy's was kind of already furry. I would say it's like kind of debatable because they're like animatronics, but Security Breach in particular, that one is furry as fuck because those new animatronics are like way too. They have way too much personality to like, because the other ones were just like robots or like, or you know, but these ones are like, they're like actual characters. Beside the point, it would probably be better to do like less known indie games because those will have less eyes. As weird as that is to say, less eyes on it will probably be better because it means that the niche. What am I trying to say? So like everyone's already seen everyone else play FNAF Ruin, so why would they watch my videos like 5 months later when I finally get them out? Whereas opposed to a less known furry game will probably maybe pique some people's curiosity. It's like, oh, I've never seen this before, you know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. I should end the video. Good grief. Well, anyway, if you have any suggestions or ideas for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. Maybe I'll make a poll. I don't know. You guys tell me what I should do. And I will take it into consideration because it's not like I got. It's not. I mean, it's not like I know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in whatever I upload next.